It's the Caleb Lee MTGO Show.
A Soul Ring? Yeah, the only way you would take not a Soul Ring in this pack is if you really loved Reanimator. Then you might take a Traxa. Some people take Animate Dead over a Traxa. Those people are wrong. Yo, Penitent Tangent, how's it going? The Ring of Soul, yes. I'm glad we finished off that trophy last night. It was just a red-green rock deck. It was a Bob deck, right? A deck built around like Bob and Skullclamp. And then I splashed for fourth, and then fourth won me like all my games. It was fucked up. People really shouldn't pass that card, huh? I think it's in my top 20 now. Like, I take Minskin Boo over it. Oh, it's up fourth. I think I take fourth over Ragavan. It's, like, really fucking close. If I have Ragavan and Soul Ring, I have so much to do on turn one. Smuggler's Copter is, like, one of my favorite things to follow up a Soul Ring with. Just, like, turn one, bam, 3-3. 3-3 loot. Ooh, let's Fractured here. Just Jeskai, everything great. Hey, Supine Lancer. Love that, Grace. Yeah, just leave it open. Looking at Shieldbreaker here. There's some good black cards, huh? Some really good black cards. I wonder if Crucible's crazy. I'm gonna take Shieldbreaker. Card's solid. Robber of the Rich. Let's Basalt Monolith, actually. Let this Soul Ring to ramp into it. Ramp into more ramp. Yeah. Yeah, right, Rufus? I'm just sitting there, like, staring at my Soul Ring. Like, people pass fourth way too much. I'm like, alright, I guess I'm second picking a fourth. Let's go. Red's not going to be very open in the second pack because we passed that Ragavan. But that's okay. We'll play more colors. What a good day. I made this this pork dish for breakfast. It really reminded me of bulgogi. I was like kind of sweet. Got that sauce covering all the meat. Sliced up some green onions. I'm gonna grab a Natali here. The recipe also, well, HelloFresh sent like some crispy onions to mix in to give it like a nice crunch. I'm gonna order some of those. Just like have a bag of crispy onions to throw into stuff. Like I want to try that the next time I make bulgogi. Really feels like I should be in black, right, in this seat. At least white's always open. You swear I was at 24 before? I was at 24 before. So HelloFresh, when someone subscribes, they automatically add them. But then they verify. They go through and they double check to make sure that like the address has not used HelloFresh before. So not surprised to see that number get tweaked a little bit. Maybe I'll main deck the Fireball. Maybe it's good here. Hey, Rotten Agenda, thanks for 8 months there. Feels good when the good Caleb cubes. Yeah. Yeah. I've liked Knight Errant. I'm going to take Crucible here, though. Love that Elite Paintings. That sounds good, too. It seems super convenient. Just like 0 prep, throw it in. Upgrade the old mac and cheese. Right, Karn Sagara. Yeah, we were just double checking the subscriptions, and apparently you should have more. There is an Asian grocery store near me. We have, like, no fixing here. I'm gonna take this Restless. Or no, let's take Colonnade. I haven't given up on this identity. I want the Ancient Tomb. I also want that Minsk, Calm. Think about Twister. Think about Palantir. Maybe Chandra, huh? Maybe Chandra's good. Let's just grab Chandra. Did I figure out the name of the person who accused me of cheating at my reading competition? No. No, I didn't. I'd have to go back and, like, look at our first grade student list or something. I don't think that would even help. Yeah, I remember very little about first grade. Mostly, like, negative events. I just carried with myself through all my childhood. I remember my... Ooh, Fury. You're gonna take Fury over Sacred Foundry. I do remember my first grade teacher fucking loved that I brought in some wild rice. My mom would take us out ricing every year. It was something that she loved to do. And then we would, like, process the wild rice ourselves and stuff. Not looking like a workshop deck. Not looking like a Thalia deck either. Oh, let's staff, huh? Let's staff it up. Who doesn't love drawing cards? You were the pee his pants kid in first grade? It bled into second grade? Oh no! The sub just wouldn't let you go. In first grade? They're like, no going to the bathroom. In first grade? That sub is not good at their job. What the fuck? God, I remember in middle school, this didn't happen in my class, but an acquaintance of mine, the teacher wouldn't let him go. And he's like, I really need to go. It's like not something I can hold. And she was just like, now, sit down. And he just, like, stood on top of his desk, like, arms open, and just, like, wet his pants. Fucking nobody stopped him from going to the bathroom ever after that. That was... Hell yeah, I'm an Eternal. Peeing your pants is cool. LSV thinks Fractured Identity doesn't fit the cube anymore. Oh, he's wrong. That's alright. He's still a legend. But yeah, Identity is still great. Would not be on my list of bottom cards in the cube. It's not like the fucking Nutter Butters, you know. It's not like a Minsk and Boo or a fourth Aerolingus, but it's like the next row down, you know. It's still great. And obviously, I'm just, like, hearing out this through you, so I don't have, like, the context of what he's talking about. I love that, Fancy Bread. Fucking love that. Yeah, every teacher that doesn't let someone go to the bathroom needs, like, one of those students. This is their time to learn. Didn't LSV just say it's not clear first pick anymore? Yeah, Worthik. I agree with that, obviously. If you couldn't get that from my my comment. Decide if I want to metamorph for a dragon here, We got a Fury worth metamorphing. We got Natali. I do like dragon. Dragon could be good fixing. I want the help with the splashes, It's almost a Seething Song deck. My knowledge level of Pioneer. I dip in and out. I haven't touched it in a bit, because I've been going hard on Cube. I have not touched Timeless, no. If people are still excited about Timeless next month, I'll play it some. Has been my approach to that format. I've seen people tweeting about Mono Green Devotion and, like, taking it to tournaments and stuff. I'd be surprised if it's dead, even if it is a lot worse. But yeah, I would definitely ask an expert on that deck, right? I almost took that Sword of the Meek. We have no tutors. Oh, we have a Lightning Tutor. I should have grabbed the Sword of the Meek, that late Sword of the Meek we saw last pack. That was short of the blue splash for sure. I don't know if I can just grab the One Ring here. Really good card to play off Soul Ring, but we already have a lot of those cards. I kind of want the Sparus Headquarters, right? The Sparus Headquarters helps me splash the Minsk and the Fractured Identity. I think it's really good. Even though it's just a stupid land, you know? You like Crocus here? I think the mana base needs attention for both my splashes. And I can get this with Timeless Dragon. I really want to make sure this ends up in my deck. Wormcoil has something else to do off the Basalt Monolith. I don't hate a Braid. Removal count's kind of low, right? We have like Fury and Fireball. Be another card to pitch to Fury too. It helps that our playable count is like really good right now too. There's some cards I could replace, but right now, like we only need what, 2 more playables. Kind of makes me want to take the Hollowed Fountain and just make the Fractured even more free, and potentially even grab like a Teferi if we see one. Right now we have like essentially 4 blue sources with Colonnade, Headquarters, Talisman, and the Dragon to find the Headquarters. That's so slow though, right? I think I'm grabbing the Palace Jailer, but like the Pessimist Station's really good, and I think it solves a problem for this deck. Like we have answers to individual critters, and we have like power and draw and stuff already. And Pessimist Station's just another like 4th light card. Yeah, we have a lot of 4s too. Yeah, I've been enjoying the Spell Bombs too, Spell Skittles. God damn it. There's that Teferi I was talking about, but I'm grabbing NT over it. I think Teferi making like our top end uncounterable is pretty great. NT's just so good, it's so strong. Not confident in that at all. Lauren's tempting since I passed that Pest Infestation. I'm gonna grab the Path though. Some nice red cards. I'm gonna take Seachrome. Some more Boros lands would have been really nice. Could use another green fixer too. It's almost too much blue mana now. We do have Zerda Basalt Monolith. Kind of like the Reprieve here. Well, the Talisman taps are red. That helps. That helps a bit. Oh, the E-Tutor's always gas. Like, it's almost always going to grab Soul Ring. You're right, it is nice to have some gas grabs for it, too, though. Yeah, I suppose finding Basalt Monolith for the Zerd is good. Excuse me. I love this tune. We Italian. The Mentor's cute with staff. Should we do the obligatory Zerd account? I mean, there's Palace Jailer, right? Yeah, I think Palace Jailer alone means that we're playing the Zerda. Yeah, there's Fury as well. I like the Porcelain Legionnaire as a turn 1 playoff Soul Ring. I don't think we need this looting, Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting rid of Shieldbreaker and Legionnaire to Companion Zerda. That'd be like something that I would do. But Fury and Palace Jailer, absolutely not, right? Even with all of our beautiful playables here. I wish the Timeless Dragon could get a red source. That'd make the mana base so much better. We only saw that one Sacred Foundry, and we took a really good card over it. Sideboard the Lauren? Maybe. We're getting there. Sideboard the Lauren, boarded in every round. I do like playing the Shieldbreaker over Lauren, even though Lauren's a better card. You can play it off the creativity, and then it's a red card for the Fury. I like leaning a little red here. Maybe I cut the Fireball. Or sideboard the Fireball. I'll just trim those two. Like that. That's pretty good, right? Yeah, I think I'm with you, rabbits. We like don't really need that effect. And we're very sorcery speed. Definitely not playing an island. So this is like 10, 11 white sources with the timeless. I don't know if you count timeless, but 10 would be plenty. Maybe even go one lower. And then red is 1, 2, 3, 4 with the talisman. 5, 6, that's not enough. We need at least like 2 more red sources, right? And that's like minimum. Yeah, let's do this. And then we don't have an extra green source for mints, so we're just relying on Copperline Gorge and Spar's headquarters, which is pretty light, but the dragon does get the headquarters. Yeah, the mana base is our big weakness. Card quality is amazing. Yeah, we're like a duel or two away from having a real solid deck here. What this deck would do for an Arid Mesa, yeah, right? The only red-white duel that we passed on was Sacred Foundry, and it was like pick 2 or something. Usually the Boros fixing like is free-flowing. And white was pretty open, so I don't know. This fucking dragon can't get a red source. Oh, hey, a red source. Nice. This deck can't turn to a Minsk very easily, because the headquarters needs to come to play tapped. Terrifying. Yeah, I've seen them run agenda. Oh, they are basic typed, so you can fetch for them. Interesting. I think we just Minsk and boo up a blocker here. Teferi bounce in team. Oh, nice. Oh, that's so good. This path was such a good draw. Makes their whole turn so much more awkward. And they can finish off the boo, but then I just make another one. Like, whatever, right? So I just want to lava man to the Minsk here. I might just make a Timeless Dragon. And the next turn we can, like, Raptor plus Teferi. Lava Mancer going face. Yeah, if they have the deal 6 card in hand, that could make all the sense in the world. I win! I have a card that Minskin Boom. So the Knight and Tutor, the hand's not as bad as it looks because the E-Tutor gets Soul Ring, right? But then you're like fracturing something on turn 3? Maybe that's good. I almost wonder if Portable Hole's better. Does Portable Hole that hard? Almost. And we're gonna lose another 2 from casting Fractured here. Or am I supposed to grab Heart? Blech. Maybe I'm supposed to Colonnade instead of Headquarters. I wouldn't be able to activate Colonnade, though. Double Prowess to crew Heart of Kirin. Is that what this is? Oh, the Fury can crew. So we're taking 6 this turn, down to 4. That's an unfortunate number, with the Heart of Kirin still down. Oh, Wandering Emperor should have come in, huh? That card's got lifelink. It's not good against Heart of Kirin, but... Or not lifelink, but it gains 2 when you exile a thing. We can bring Wandering Emperor in for game 3 if we somehow lose this game. And we somehow find a way. Embercleave. Well, that's this game. Well murdered opponent. Well murdered. Maybe Palace Jailer's not where it's at. I've got Zerta for Lauren too. Just like a couple different answers. It's not a Soul Ring hand, but I think this Delayed Blast Fireball is good against some of their draws, huh? Is Scott Punk? Scott's close enough. You to cut the big dino. Oh, I have 41 cards in here? Well, that was unintentional. That would have been a good cut. Oh, very cool, Redmore. Well, this could be going better. I guess I'm going to pitch cast Fury just to kill an Inti. Yeah, they'd have the Lava Mancer start again. This Fireball would have looked a lot better, huh? I have a card that in team. Yeah, I could have Fireballed, but if I do that, then I'm just like spending my whole turn doing that. If I hadn't drawn a land, I don't think I would have made this play. I think I would have just gone Chandra down tick or run out the Raptor to block. Or maybe the Timeless Dragon to block. But drawing the land, now even if they clear the Chandra, which gains me life, right? If they spend the invest in clearing the Chandra, I could still just draw the land and nuke their board. So ideally we get to stabilize here. Oh my god. They're hitting me to 5. At least they're hitting me to 5 and like not having a Fiery Confluence in their deck. We can still nuke their board using Chandra for mana. I think Chandra just wants to downtick on the Swift Spear. Yeah, blowing up the artifact is interesting. If they weren't going to like clear Chandra there. Like I could be at 3 right now. I could be at 8 right now if the Chandra had downticked on the Swift Spear originally. But then I guess the Fiery is not killing my artifact. It's still a Fiery good. We go to 2. If the Fiery had gone all face, I'd be dead right now. Just like any burn spell kills me here. And they have 2 cards in hand and a blood token. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I would like to win, please. Yes. Oh man, Glorybringer, if they could have played it, wouldn't have been able to do it because of the Timeless Dragon. You love to see it. Burning Bridges wasn't part of the plan, but damn, it feels good when the non-burn deck wins. Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to portable hold a Mystic or not there. Someone running 3-drop. To me regret not portable holding. Fair enough. One Goblin Piker coming right up. Oh yeah, Coalition Relic would have been hot, huh, Secondary? Happy Thursday, Sylvan Librarian. Yeah, the plan is to take tomorrow off and then stream through till when I leave, which is Thursday of next week. Last week of Vintage Cube. How do I get that 3rd land soon? One of those land cards. Is there a patchwork deck? I never would have guessed that in a million years. Well, this is a playable hum. God, how is this band so good? All right, 1 red source. Let's go. What's up, Uthanak? It's slightly better to exile the thing now and then instead of waiting until their turn when they're attacking. Because they could have, like, natural order for something nasty. And you know you're going to exile the thing anyway, so why diddle around, right? Unfortunate. So just fairy bouncing the 4/4 would have gone much better, apparently. Hey, raised by natives the 60 months. 5 years. Thanks for all you. Hey, appreciate you too, raised. Cheers. Thanks for supporting the stream. Hanging out. Being good folk. Good member of the old community here. Why leave the red up with the staff? We need a white and a blue to cast a fairy. Our land for turn was the Inspiring Vantage. Do you get banned if you say this isn't your jam? Yes! That's an interesting Bitter Triumph. I guess they want to attack me with the 4/4 when they replay it. Yeah, you're fine here. Yeah, it looks confusing if you don't realize that I played the Vantage for turn. Why didn't they replay their 4/4? I think I'm gonna die to this Virtue. That's how this is looking. Opponent's only at 11. Maybe we can just top deck 4th and win. I want to like land cycle this so I can have a green source in play if I rip Minskin Boo. But I don't want to tap Assault Monolith, and I also want to play the Chandra. So we can just go in Chandra uptick, cast the dragon. Oh no, the land cycle is necessary because then we can activate Colonnade. Could just not cast the Chandra. I think I want to though. It really is Beagle, yeah. So on board here we have Lethal with Colonnade, Dragon, and Chandra. We know one of the 3 cards in their hand. Virtue's already been used. The one other card that like shrinks is Collective Brutality, which also stops them from having, which also would stop me from having Lethal, right? If they just drained me. Just trying to think of other stuff. What's up, Dogzillo? I think that's a really interesting point whether to block here with Timeless Dragon or Golo or not block. I think I'm gonna block Contagion. I mean, Contagion also stops me from having Lethal. Yeah, I kind of wonder why that 4/4 never got replayed. Maybe they're trying to bluff something here to prevent me from attacking. Maybe another go in for Fireball. Maybe the Fireball should just be in the main deck. What do I want it over in? Yeah, very aware, Bahood. You don't need to say that, please. The uptick Chandra for 4th Aerolingus is free there. Like, you need to get Chandra for the damage anyway to have lethal that turn. So why not, like, check before you serve, right? And then the opponent, if they're not dead, right? Like, they could have played stuff out and tapped out, but they didn't. They left mana up. So they have a removal spell, then it's much, much better to play the Zerta and have a blocker so you don't get lethal on the crackback somehow. This is sort of stuff you should be thinking about beyond just like, I can attack for the win. Sometimes when people leave up mana, or sometimes when you leave up mana, the opponent won't attack with a Colonnade, because it does take the whole turn, right, to tap all the mana and serve the Colonnades. Then if a removal spell blows you out. So some people, if they draw like a Teferi or something else to do with their mana, they might hypothetically do that instead. That is a type of player, right? Would I first pick Mana Drain or Mana Vault? The way I've been drafting this season, Mana Vault, but Mana Drain in general. Drain's the better card. Yeah, it's also like free, right, Chad? Like if they tap out to play a 4/4, then there's just like less for me to have to play around. Give me more to think about anyway. Really wish this dragon could do a red source, you know? The mana base gets so much better. The Enlightened Tutor can, though. I can go get that talisman. I think the E-Tutor is going to chill. Because it could get Basalt Monolith for Zerta. We found a use for that. Boros and Turtles, yeah, and 4th. Minskin Boo and 4th. I've been really high on those this season. Well, I got a red source now. How did I mistap here? Oh my god. Let's start with 2 white in the pool. Let's do that. Right, Dagon Crow? It's like stupid high. Completely 180 to game against Mono Red earlier, and I just like played a Minsk and made a 4/4 and then a 7/7 and then I conceded. Yeah, again, the E-Tutor could get me a red source here, which I think I like. But I could also just attack with Colonnade. Fourth and Boo feel almost too powerful. Yeah, right? Like I had a Voco. This opener's kind of sweet. We don't have a blue for Fractured. Now this hand needs a 4th, huh? Umazawas would be hot too. Just like turn 2 equip, serve. Yeah, Dagon. It doesn't suck in my cube. Blue. But my cube is double powered, which means that there's 2 time walks, 2 ancestral recalls, 2 twisters. And it's only a 360 card cube, so blue's pretty strong. The time I drafted with Matt Grenier, he still fucking smoked everybody with like some Jund value pile. Oh man, this draw is not working out. Mana not quite landing. Here we go. fuck do I do with this? Zerta Infinite, nothing to do with it. Fractured, not great versus True Name. If I draw 4th next turn, I can't go off because I only have 3 colored sources of mana. Ideally, we just draw like a red source for this Chandra. I get to go Chandra into Raptor. Past Devastation's the MVP of my cube. It really is, Fats Master. It really is the MVP there. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the turn. I'm gonna try and live that particular dream. Opponent's chilling with Counter Magic mana open. This might just bait it out. With the Monolith here. Hell yeah, Tugek. I like how Staff and Strix are like doing a very similar thing. Would you like to trade value 1/1s? Yes, our best draw right now is still a red source. Because the Chandra probably eats a counter. If it doesn't use it for red and then 4th. Oh, if we had a mana sink for the Zerta that turn, the Dismember would not have stopped me, because you activate the Basalt Monolith, they kill Dismember in response, and you can still just go infinite with Basalt. That might be why they let it resolve. They thought that it could interrupt it. Kind of thing I should have slammed 4th by now. Raptor could serve in here. I kind of feel like they might just be chilling a bunch of removal. But then the True Name should be serving, right? Also, Chandra should have upticked for damage, not mana. We have this extra 2 planes here doing nothing. Alright. Try one more thing. They might just have fucking leak. Mana leak. That might be what all these tanks are for. Miscalc. Amazing. So every turn that I've tanked on like slamming 4th, I would have gotten destroyed. No. I think this is the 3-2 where I get to draw a card, yeah. They're playing around League? Yeah, I mean, they're like dead, right? They've got some like actual removal with Vindicate and Dismember. I think we cast this dragon. And then maybe it's 2 threats instead of 1. Don't you dare fucking twister me here. They found a mana drain. Mana drain's pretty good. Yeah, we know they've got the drain, so we can't fracture Narset there, and we have to put him on a forced negation off the Narset down tank. Frustrating. The Caracas means that we can't really interact with the Malcolm or the Urutai. The last card in hand is forced negation, so we should check. See if they looted away, right? Crocus Urtai is actually obnoxious. They did loot away Force Negation. They got another good one here. Yeah. And that got rid of my dragon from the graveyard. Untap all your things? Sure. Man, frustrating game, huh? Got them so low. This is nothing. I actually kind of want to scoop. Let's scoop. They got Crocus or Tie to like lock me out. This game's gonna take another like 10 turns. But I think we're drawing dead. That True Name did entirely too much work in there. I wish I was playing a deck that had like a duress. They have so many fucking counters. Teferi would be an insane one to land, huh? Insane one to resolve. I kind of like Monastery Mentor as just like a threat that if they're countering my shit, I'm still getting value. This game got away from us. We were in a spot where we had to count. We could cast anything a turn, you know? A pile of counters is just gonna like... That's what they want. Palace Jailer looks really bad. Between Narset and Hull Breacher and stuff. I just want to kill them. And their creatures aren't particularly vulnerable. Our creatures are fortunately not very weak to Caracas, except for like Atali. Weak, right? Where are we going to Hero Blade hold? Could win through a 3-1 blocker. Leveler. Yeah, but there's stuff's not worth to kill a Progenimator. Very few green sources in this deck. Yeah, if our mana had just like been a little bit better, so we could have actually like cast our shit in the early game last game, that would have been so much better. I just don't think that card's very good against them PDP. I don't think the abilities of Wandering are very effective in this matchup. I like your thought that it's a flash threat. I think Parallax Wave should have come out. Also not good against them. Yeah, Dismember was why I attacked first before playing the Mentor. Come on, green source, Talon's Dragon would have been insane here. Would have got me another white to bring back the dragon and the green source for the Minsk here. I feel like Fury's just jamming into counter, which is maybe fine. But it'd be nice if I could clear like a Hull Breacher or something with it. On this next turn now we'll be playing around Fury. That's a good fucking sign. Do they just have nothing? They gotta at least have like a Vindicate for the Fury, right? Oh, well, True Name is annoying. Getting Hull Breacher off the board is huge, though. We can untap this Basalt Monolith, too. I wonder if they cut Miscalc on the draw. Because we played around it all last game. Our best draw here is 3 mana Teferi by a country mile. I think this track's on the wrong playlist, Should be on my Psychedelic Rock playlist. Easily fixed. It is nice that we have some tramplers and flyers to win around True Name. Some non-legends versus Caracas. Minsk obviously awkward versus Caracas. Still good with staff though. They haven't played a Caracas yet this game. Are they taking on an attack? How's everyone's Thursday going? Is this a finals? We're in a finals here. We are. This is game 3. Love that. Oh, this is game 2. Well. That's fine. You got a confusing work project finally making sense. Nice. That's got to be a relief, huh? Good? Hell yeah. The best kind of good. Nice tagging, Crow. Hope y'all have a good time. Jackal-Demon's already in the Friday. That's cheating, Jackal-Demon. You're getting ahead of things. You got the FDA's recommended amount of dietary fiber. That's an excellent day indeed. Eh? Oh no, they have a thing. They haven't had much to force negation. Like, just would have been staff, right? Should some of the swords belong in the cube? I have Fire Ice in my cube, but it's not like a necessary thing, right? I'm a judgment call there. Oh, you had some Pizza Luces. That's pretty great. Fourth. I should be exiling the Urtai before their turn. Like, they played Caracas here, I'd feel really silly, huh? Yeah, Pizza Luce is a dope place in the Twin Cities. A lot of fun toppings and such. Stop! Stop countering my things! Oh, they're digging. Looking for drain. Stop! So the True Name can answer the Chandra now. We can untap a Sol Monolith. Just cycling with the colorless mana. Could be worse. Narset found Spiral. Chandra down. And now I think we lose again. Here with them at 3 life. Frustrating. If my last card had been 4th, I would have got to win. Or a number of other things, assuming they have the 6th landed Twister here. But the Narset's down-ticking. Down-ticking Narset kind of implies that they don't have the Twister. This is attack implying a sweeper. just a removal spell for the hero, I guess. And then we drew nothing. All right, now we're dead. What if I drawn a counter? And then we can play out the Brazen Borrower and attack me in the air. GG's. Yeah, I would have loved to have seen Teferi at some point in that match. It was like my best anti-counter spell card. And we didn't get to see it. Both games, like the mana awkwardness showed up a little bit. Hurt our ability to curve out, hurt our ability to double spell, which is also pretty important against counters, right? Both games we got them so low, huh? So very low.